So you're probably thinking, yo, Venom, you're always talking about how you're an incredible Baiken player, Baiken name, best in Europe, shit like that. How come we've never seen you play Baiken? Where's your Baiken at? And the answer is I retired. I don't like Baiken in the new version of the game. I don't like Season 2 Baiken, not a fan. But that doesn't mean that I'm not a good Baiken player and I don't know my Baiken stuff. And because I'm still really tired of watching people just do this all day long, I'm sick and tired of it. So I'm coming here to tell you how to play Baiken properly and hopefully leave some good, you know, heritage, have the Baiken players to the future, do incredible stuff. So, you're playing Baiken wrong, watch this guide, or you're new to Baiken, you want to pick up this character, watch this guide. I'm going to be talking about... Actually, okay, what does Baiken do? How does Baiken win? Baiken's win condition is... this. I messed it up. I messed it up again. There we go. Definitely Baiken now, but this is her win condition. Land Kabari, get a safe jump. That's literally her win condition. Other ways to go to it, get a throw, land a safe jump, works. Or get meter. Get meter slash positive bonus. Once you have meter slash positive bonus with Baiken, you get whoopable, 50-50 mix. Your opponent always loses regardless of whether they block it or not. They're right, you win. They're wrong, you still win. Get meter. It's really fucked up. Now, breaking down Baiken's gameplay. Neutral, far slash. Far slash will be your go-to button. Always. Round start, far slash. Abare, far slash. Your opponent is pressing stuff, far slash. You wanna press a button, far slash. Simple as that. In the case that you are out of range of far slash and you need to hit, that's when you use 2S. 2S is your next go-to. After that, if you are out of range with this move, 2H. Now, you'll be tempted to do this. You'll be tempted to be doing this. Don't do it, because if you whiff this move, you're stuck in recovery forever. Don't do this. Use it sparingly. That's all I'm going to say. The other thing that is Baiken player's favorite is JS. And JS is a esports button. Rising JS, perfectly powerful anti-air. Air dash JS, ridiculous button. Just the things you can do with this. Let me get it. There we go. It's really powerful. But I see a lot of Baiken players just doing this all over. Don't do this. It's predictable, it's weak, use it sparingly once again. Your strongest options are your biggest threats. You want them to remain threats, not opportunities for your opponent to smoke you with 1 6p or 1 jump, or just good spacing. So in neutral, you're also going to be using Kabari. Because it's, well, it goes far, basically. And you also have the threat of closing a distance with this. So this is something you're going to be using in neutral. Anti-airs. This is your best anti-air. There we go. Air throw is your next best anti-air. After that you have parry, which is a little bit situational, but it works. And rising JS. So you find yourself avoiding the air, avoiding anti-airing because you don't have a good anti-air. On defense with Baiken, you want to get in range of your buttons, so FG, you block, you push them out, boom, boom. That's all you do. You push them out, wait for a chance, Youzansen. It will cross up, it will get you out of the corner, it's relatively safe, hard to punish. Even if they punish it, best thing they can do is 6p, which will send you on the other side of the screen and you'll be back in neutral. So this is a go-to. as long as it's unpredictable, one of your best options. Combos with Baiken. Bread and butter. This is the combo you absolutely need to know. Boom. Simple as that. That's literally the only combo you need to know. The rest are just more specific, we're going to talk about them, but with Baikens, combos don't matter, in my opinion. It's what you do during pressure and neutral that matters a lot more. So let's talk about pressure and neutral. So, let me fix that real quick. This is +3. You can stagger here as much as you want. Really powerful. You can go for throw, strong mix. You can go for this, a frame trap. And you can go for this. Now I need to make a very important distinction here. If you are playing Baiken in the neutral and you are pressing some random button and you want to overhit, you do Tiger Knee Youzansen by pressing down, then forward, then up, then S. You get Tiger Knee Youzansen. But if you're doing it off of 5k and call slash, do up forward first. I won't explain to you why that is. I think you can figure out on your own, but it's very much stronger. Undoubtedly, way better. So, another thing, here's a quick tip. If the enemy has a... Actually, let me record it on this sword. If your enemy has a DP or a super that you want to avoid, this doesn't cut it. Because if we set this over here, invulnerable shit beats this. In that case, you want to start using this. This is a true box string. And you get big combos over here. You shouldn't be worrying about this. This is a true box string. They cannot DP that. They can only DP it if you do it raw. If you do it raw, then they can do it. But because you're a +3 here, they cannot be that. If they're trying to DP, they might get hit for crouching. So, pressure with Baiken. This move, people spam it a lot. I see people do this. If you do this, you're doing something very wrong. Let me show you why. Why is that a frame trap? At this range, did you see that? Do you see what it says? It says throw punish. Because it says punish, this means that regardless of what I do, I can try to backdash, I can try to jump, I can try to super, I can try to Roman cancel even. They are going to throw you every single time. So do not do this up close. Make some distance and then do it. Because you're going to get punished. Just like that. But if you're not up close and you're over here, this is the frame trap. Let me show you. We're going to... What's a good button Kai likes to talk with? Let's say 2S. So if you delay it enough, if I said if you delay it enough, oh my god. Oh wait, I'm bad. Frame trap. Anywhere on screen. And you get BnB. You get 2S into Kabari. Really powerful. So, the other thing you can do, it's -3. So, Kai might be too fast. Yeah, Kai might definitely be too fast. But once they're afraid to press here, you get this and this. And the way you make them afraid to press, frame trap, parry. Parry is a riskier option. Only do parry if you have meter. Because if you whip the parry, then you can pierce it. And this is an option select. Watch my inputs. Did you catch that? I tried to RC, but it doesn't come out. But if he doesn't do it, fuck. I get him with the PRC and I'm safe. So do that. And this is very specific. 5H, big brain button. It's super disjointed, so disjointed in fact that if you go to my boy 6P over here, 6P is really strong against this mix. Even though these two frame traps, if they want to press, they'll probably press 6P. Because there are very little things here that you can do that stop it. But, boom. It goes right through. In most situations. But, there. And if I try to parry, it works. But slower 6Ps might not be parryable. We're going to save that for a later section of the video. Now, we've covered that. Let's cover something really disgusting. I'm going to set the dummy to throw, and I'm going to set it to mash standing thing. Now, this move was super underutilized. Then it got buffed, and somehow it's still underutilized. This move is the reason I stopped playing Baiken. This move is so strong, it's fucking... it trivializes the entire pressure situation. Season 1, this used to be an RPS situation. This season, this is a fucking unbeatable mix loop. You get ridiculous shit over here. Let me show you. So if they try to throw, they're too far away. If they're close enough, fuck. Well, if they're close enough, then maybe. But otherwise, throw doesn't work here. So the next best option is obviously 5P. A 4-frame button, your +1. Even so, cannot beat this. This is a trait. And this thing combos like this on a counter hit. So you get shit like that. And you get stuff like that. I'm going to talk about right now. So because they cannot do anything except a GP or a super to beat your 5P here, the situation is as follows. They're afraid to press your +1. You can go for close wash. And start whooping this. You can go for this. You can even, because they're afraid to press, you can start going for stuff like that. Or better yet, that was +1 block, by the way. Because I did Youzansen, that was +1 block. That's how I press. That's an instant overhead. Not only an instant overhead, a double instant overhead. That's a frame trap, and it's +1 block. Because of this move. But you can also tick throw. You can do all sorts of weird shit. So, in a rare occasion, you'll be landing this. If you land 5P, always go into 6K. 5P, 6K, tatami. Almost all situations. Same goes for 5K. 5K, 6K. This is really strong because this move, tick throws. This move, tick throws. This move, tick throws. This is a frame trap. This is a frame trap. And this is also a frame trap. And these are brutal frame traps, because if I set the dummy to mash, watch this. I messed up my dash. My bad. Brutal frame traps. Disgusting frame traps. This is the same. And this is even more ridiculous. If I can land my dash. Up close, when they want to throw the most, you can even go for stuff like that, which works a little bit closer to the corner. Stuff like that. Really scary stuff. Definitely really scary stuff. Now, I showed you how to get to your win condition. Let me show you why Baiken is fucked up with meter. I mentioned that. Once Baiken gets meter, this is something you can do. This is nearly unreactable. This is a double overhead setup. But that's not all, because this is a triple overhead setup. This is a quadruple overhead setup. This is a wall setup. This is a double overhead wall. This... I messed it up. This... triple overhead into throw. You see where I'm going? And even if they block all of that, look where you end up. This is prime pressure overkill. You can do whatever you want in this range. So even if they block all of this garbage, you're still in a position to pressure them. That's ridiculous. That's why you need to avoid spending your meter with Baiken as much as possible. You may want to extend your combos, don't do that. You may want to do some sick movement stuff, like a weird shimmy over here to beta throw. Don't do that. Don't do that. Instead, what I want you to be doing, I want you to be saving your meter for this position. This position? This shit is fucking unbeatable. This is a guessing game that no one can survive. This is not 50-50 mix. This is far worse than 50-50 mix. If they don't have a DP, they're fucked. In fact, if they have a DP, they're still fucked. Let me show you. I guarantee you. I swear to God, they're still fucked. So the high wall mix is still there. This is still plus. True block string, by the way. Oh, wait. My bad. So yeah. Almost. But you catch my drift, right? You can make it safe if you go for 5k? No, if you go for 5k, then it's gotta be safe. Yeah, that's when it's going to be safe. Okay. Actually, you know what? There. That's... you know what? There. You see? You see what I'm talking about? Doesn't it seem a little busted to you? So yeah, with meter Baiken is disgusting. Before I show you a bunch of combos, I want to show you parry and how to use it, because people use this as a DP. Which, fair. It serves the same function, except it has way more possibilities. It's much more powerful than you give credit for. So now, the thing about parry is the way you wanna use it. You wanna use it to know the gaps in their strings. Is it dummy? It's set to block. So a sky here. Let's do this for example. This is a perfect recording, let me show you. The first thing is because Baiken doesn't have a good 5-piece, stuff like Inu jumping in, Kai fodder arc, Ram Letao, the coping move, Bandit Revolver, not Bandit Revolver, Bandit Bringer is a good example. You won't be able to punish a lot of moves with 5P, and because this is 7 frame button, you cannot hope to react to it, so instead you'll be doing this. You'll be aiming for this. This is really strong. You'll be looking for it. The other thing you'll be doing, Baiken's parry is frame 1, is active till frame 5. Any gap that exists can be parried. And as soon as you start parrying every single gap that exists, this guy player over here, he's not done. He won't let you just parry this over and over. So he's going to start waiting. And he's going to start staggering. And he's going to start with this. The problem with doing this is there are no frame traps there. This is a true box string, I don't care. I don't need to press anything, I don't need to do anything. I just hold down back and I block it, right? There is no threat there compared to over here, right? So they're going to start to stagger more. And if they start staggering like this, now you can do this. Now you can do this. You see the problem there. Now the other thing that makes Baiken's parry different is this situation. I'm bad. Wait a second. Oh, I'm going to time it. Don't mind me. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm actually bad. This. So the problem with this situation is Kai does this, right? And he chills. Let me time it properly, let me do it as best as I can. There we go. So I've set Kai to do that. This is a safe jump. If I mash, I get counter hit. If I backdash, maybe I survive. If I super, he ran out of time. He blocks this. However, I'm Baiken. I can do this. Baiken is the only character in the game that can deny people their beloved save jumps. You will be surprised that once you parry a save jump and people don't use them anymore because they're afraid of the parry, entire people's game plans just fall apart because they're so used to getting those. In fact, they're so used to getting those that most of them can't even adapt to the fact that you can parry it. It's so powerful. You can deny the save jump. And best part is, if you have meter, if this fella does a save jump, did you see that? I was mashing Garcia the entire time. If you miss the parry, that means they didn't press any buttons. You just do this. You're fine. Or even this. And you're out. Simple as that. All because of parry. The other position that parry is really strong in. Watch this, I'm going to set my opponent to... not throw... Par slash. No, not par slash. 2S. 2S is a good button for Kai. I'm going to set him to backdash. For example. I'm going to set it to random. This is another position that parry is super strong and watch this. Oh, my bad. I missed it. Too bad. Boom, 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 boom. And he's screwed. Boom, boom. He's screwed. Come on. Did I say that to... I said it to random. He should do it. There. Boom! You see that? So, you do this, you PRC it, you look at your opponent, you see what they're doing. If they are striking, parry. If they're not, do whatever is appropriate. This is ridiculously powerful stuff. Ridiculously powerful stuff. ridiculously powerful stuff. Boom. Do you see that? Utilize this. Anytime you can, round start, do this. After post wall break, if I... Post wall break? Fuck. Do this. I messed it up. You whiff something? Punish there with punish. I've done this against a Karian. Or a Karayan, or however he's pronounced. The best Giovanna player in Europe. You know the guy. We all love him. I've done this against him. I whiffed this. No, I didn't whiff this. I whiffed this. I RC'd. I saw him doing 2G. I parried and killed him. And he was mind blown. He was like, he outplayed me. This motherfucker outplayed me. I was stuck in the animation. What a godlike Baiken player. Even better, dude. You parry. You just keep doing it if they evade it somehow. It's so lovely. It's so powerful. Really good stuff. Another reason to save your meter in Baiken. Not only do you get this, but with meter, you also get this and this. And the other thing about doing that, this is powerful mix, because if they're not pressing anything, throw, or start pressure, not only start pressure, but start pressure off of 2 2S's, call slashes rather, overhead to beat throw. If they try to throw here, if they try to throw that, let me just force a counter hit. Counter hit force. If they try to throw, dude, this is dumb. This is not optimal. What's the optimal? There we go, that's optimal. Did you see that though? You catch my drift, right? Once again. Ridiculous stuff, just Baiken. Another thing, if you're going to parry something, let's say... what's something that has a big gap? Let's say Kai does... let me get seconds. Let's say Kai does this, I guess. Alright, let me show you this. So, this is a true box ring. It should be. What? Okay, let's go. So this is a true box string, right? I cannot parry it. If he delays it, now it's parryable. If I can parry, there we go. Now it's parryable. If he delays it even more, though, if he delays it as much as possible, I am bad. Now this happens. My bad. Oh, it still works. Oh, never mind. I cannot give you a good example here. The thing is, you're active frame start from the first to 5 frame. So if you're a plus like over here, you might want to delay it. So, for example, if Soul's fastest button is 5k, 5k starts in 3 frames, you're +1 for example. This means you have 4 frames lag before he does. In this situation, if you do parry immediately, you're going to parry him on the 4th frame. This means the only other parry frame you have is the 5th frame. So if he does any other move, you're kind of fucked. You're going to get counter hit. So you should learn to delay your parries as much as possible. So against Soul, if I'm +1 with this, I wanna land my parry around the 3rd frame, because if I do it around the 3rd frame, then my parry will get 3 framers and 5 framers alike. It will get all those buttons. So don't mash parry all the time, rather sometimes delay it a little bit, time it a little bit. It doesn't work only on plus frames, it works literally on any place where they can delay their options, stuff like that. Also the parry option select. If I do this motion, You see I get FG, right? If I side switch and do this motion, I get parry. Every time. So if you're playing against another opponent that has a 50-50 left-right mix, do this. Input parry with another button, literally any other button, and you block one side, you parry the other. This is the parry option select. Really good. Now, combos with Baiken. I've showed you the bread and butter. Let me show you the combo you do off of this. So if you get this hit ever, you'll be using one of two combos. One if you're not in the corner and one if you're in the corner. Let me show you this one. Oh, my bad. My bad. So this is the corner carry variation. It does a shit ton of damage if you happen to go to the corner. If not, it does decent amount of damage. And it gives you good corner carry and super good Oki. Because you can get either wall break, which is fabulous because win condition, or if you don't get wall break, if you are too far away. Game. What the fuck happened here? Okay. What? I don't know what happened, don't mind me. Let me show you again. You get this, basically. So you should learn this combo. The other combo you're going to be doing in the corner is this one. Works on all characters, by the way. This is for optimized damage. Great combo. Learn that one too. You'll be fishing for counter hits with this. Let me show you why. If you get a counter hit here, you get this combo. Oh, it dropped too far away. Happens. Happens to all of us. I'm dropping, but don't mind me. It's a little tight, but you get the fall. I cannot do it right now, I don't know, I guess I'm tired, but this is something you're going to be going for. And in the corner, you get this. I messed up, my bad. Missed it, whatever. You see this damage? If they had risk, they were dead there. You can also force this combo on them. It doesn't need to be a counter hit. If you land Kabari anywhere on screen, you can do this. I messed up. There we go. So you can do it off of that too. Off of the bread and butter, by the way, I see a lot of people doing gun here, but not regular super combos. These combos from here. What else? What else? What else? Ah, yeah. On an air hit, you'll be doing. Let me set him to jump high. On an air hit, you'll be doing this. And the other thing you might be doing is this. If you get a better air hit. That's pretty much all you're going to be doing. On a counter hit, it's a little funkier. You can get some cool stuff on a counter hit, but I don't recommend learning counter hit specific combos from the air. Instead, let me show you this counter hit combo. Because you'll be using JS all the time, you find yourself landing this many times. Don't, if it's on the ground like that, so off an air dash, you get this. Closer to the corner, you also get this. If you do it from a single jump, you get this, which is the same, right? It's off on your dash. So that's that. Is there anything else? For pretty sure I should have told you to do this. This is really powerful. Let me think. Anything we need to mention? Use 2H as a bait. So if you're doing a lot of this, and you're doing a lot of this, most these variations, your opponent will feel tempted to do opponent status. Oh god. Your opponent will be tempted to try a super here. RTL. Alright, and if you don't cancel, so yeah, you cancel, you get smoked, you don't cancel, you see this, meterless parry. Even better yet, off of here, because it moves closer. Easy. Easy stuff. So that's good to know. Let me think, is there anything else I need to teach you? Oh, I haven't taught you the mix, of course. Off of throw. Yeah. So off of throw. Yeah, where's the mix-up? Off of throw. In the corner. My bad. In the corner, 6H OTG. Kabari. Absolutely. Also in this case. Remember that. I think I've already showed you how good this is. That's all I'm going to say. No more. Otherwise, off of throw, what baby Baiken players do is dumb shit like that and dumb shit like this. This is fine for the most part, but you're really only going to be using this against to get a side switch like this. Otherwise, you'll never use this. What you'll be using instead is this. Oh, my bad. This and this mix. Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm not landing it. Oh my god, why can't I land it? I'm too good. I'm too good apparently. Oh my god, please. This is not hard. I'm just fucking up. It's because I don't use a dash macro. Yeah, you see that? Oh, why am I too good with the game, dude? Oh my god. Oh, I can't land it! Fuck me! Why can't I land it? Why can't I land it? There we go. Yeah, like that. How does this work? How do you choose sides? If you mash 5k, you get it first frame post. Oh my god, I wanna kill myself. I'll kill myself. If you get 5k, the first frame possible. If I'm not bot here. I said if I'm not bot here. Fuck man. If you hit 5k as early as possible, like this, you're guaranteed to get the other version. You just neutral jump, by the way. Neutral jump into air dash. And if you delay it, you get the crossover version. It's basically a unseeable mix. That's the one I go for. As you can see, you can fuck it up, especially if you're rusty like me. But that's a strong mix. And that's pretty much it. My other tips, you know, scout with gun. Keep in mind that gun is plus. So if you find yourself in a position like this, mash all the time. Never let them get away with anything. And even something that's cool, let me show you. So I've set Kai to do this. Too early. I couldn't dash. I fucked up. There, you see? You get a combo here. If they're higher up in the air, it's easier to get it. But yeah, this is really all that there is to it, right? Showing you all the good stuff. Start using these strong setups, stop air dashing all the time. Maybe bait an anti-air next time with gun. Get the big counter hit combos, frame trap a lot. Do the good mix up. Do this combo. And in the corner do this combo. Up. Oh. And you remember the combo, GH. I showed you what to do off of an aerial hit like this. I showed you what to do off a few counter hits. I've shown you this. That's pretty much all you need to know with Baiken. That's all you need to know. I've shown you how to extend this and the parry. I showed you the option select. Now it's up to you to figure out how to use the character. Just don't mash parry too much. Always cancel it. Don't waste your meter. Save it for the mix. Do the 50-50s. Be disgusting. Always go for the safe jumps. Use tatami. And also one final tip. Don't break wall with super. Unless it kills. Because if you break with super, you waste 50 meter. And you get this safe jump. Compared to when you break wall normally, you don't waste 50 meter and instead get this far stronger. So go out there, experiment, make me proud, be a good Baiken player. See you some other time.